Alright, welcome back everyone to A Programmer Plays Crypt Custodian. In our previous episode, we went through a lot of the edge. We fought Moon Man, and now we're continuing to flesh out this map, see what we can find and learn and do. I'm pretty excited to be getting into that. I'm enjoying this game a lot. Even though I am consistently screwing up the inputs. Alright, so, okay, I just straight up just didn't see that I could go this way. So that right there, that's a good example of what I meant in a previous episode about how the map that you're actually like on and the map that we have here kind of disagree with each other. This is straight north and straight south. But on the map, it's indicated as like this kind of diagonal. So I'm not too worried about that. Obviously, like, it's not a big deal. It's most likely that way just to make things like a little nicer looking, less grid bound every time. But, you know, it's odd that it is, you know, kind of disagrees with itself. With itself. Especially considering that, like, we do have, like, there actually are diagonal bits. This ramp right here is diagonal, and that's reflected accurately on the map. Very much a me thing to get hung up on. I'm trying to jump over to the side. There we go. Nice. We're warming up. We're getting there. It's fine. One of the things that's interesting about this game, in my opinion, is the way that it's kind of all exteriors, which is not like true. Because we've got, you know, hey, we're in Mina's basement, right? Except even inside of Mina's basement, the game kind of maintains this, you know, platforms and walkways that are in midair, so to speak. And I think that there's probably a couple of reasons for that. I'd guess, this is a guess, the primary motivation there is legibility. When you don't have walls boxing the player in, it's just a lot easier to, you know, keep things legible for the player. There's nothing in between the camera and the player. So that's probably the main motivation, if I had to guess. Little bot. But I kind of suspect that there might be some secondary motivations. Aimless archer shoots a barrage of arrows in all directions. Special attacks can be equipped at safe shrines. This should open up a shortcut for us. Excellent, thank you. I'll check that there wasn't anything more. Yeah, okay. Since we have taken kind of a lot of damage getting here. photo. That's not the last photo in the series. I am reasonably reasonably sure. That's interesting that my little triple effect there got relocated. Huh. Alright, well now we need to go this way. And unfortunately the shortcut that we opened I don't think helps us with that at all. Oops. Anyways, yeah, we've got all these platforms with walkways in between them, and I'm betting that the main reason that they're always like that is for, goodness me, for legibility reasons. But also it might be because of jumping reasons, like that right there, where we're cutting across the corner. Maybe? In terms of collision stuff, it's not that different to have spaces that the player can walk on and walls that the player cannot. Like, it's really just not that different. You can actually think of them as being the same thing just flipped around. In the original Unreal Engine, it worked by carving spaces out of space. And then that has, kind of universally gotten flipped around the other way, where you're putting objects into an empty space instead of carving space out of a filled space. But my point is, yes. Hey, nice. Little guys. Little guys lived inside the walls of a large old house. They would all sneak out at night and search for food. However, something else was also searching. Oh no. Nothing to the south. Oh, there is something to the south. But I think we're supposed to loop around. Yeah, okay. Hooray! That actually worked out surprisingly well. Is this the place? Yeah, okay. So we've finally connected around there. Huh. I was expecting this to be you have to kill these 4 guys in order to get here. But it doesn't seem like that's the case. Very interesting. Alright. Well, that's kind of the edge taken care of. I'm looking at the map to see, like, what are some doors that we haven't walked through. Let's take another gander at this spot. For garbage. Ha! Nailed it. Let's try this spot down here. This area feels so dark now. Right, so it's not that. gotta be just like some other switch. Done this. We walked on this. Been up here. Yep, we did this. Are there any hints in the floor? I mean, the floor looks a little bit like a Zelda dungeon or something. Nope, that didn't work. I don't know. I continue to be bewildered by this one. Definitely have to come from a different direction than that. Done that. This one also have to have the digging ability. Haven't gotten to here yet. Let's try and move on to this. Is that the closest one? Kinda. Not really, kinda. I'm playing poorly today. Case in point. Alright, all this, because that was the getting the little guys to stand on that. Alright, that opens that up. Let's take another gander at this. Nice. Alright, cool. Great victory. Connecting dots. Really need to just on. That's what these guys. They are bad for my health. Alright. That went surprisingly well. Excellent. Alright, so that connects to over there. which was a connection we couldn't do before. Let's go south to start with, because I'm betting south is gonna dead end. Sure did. With a point. Hello. Nice, excellent. Let's do a quick little teleport. CD. They don't have anything else to sell me. Great. Multiple upgrade points. Nine. Hell yeah. Wow. Alright. I'm not really using my special attacks, very much, but you know. We'll go ahead and equip this. I don't really think it's going to be like a game changer, but you know, cool. I should like probably mix it up with the special attacks. I just use them so rarely, like it's usually by accident. Sure, we'll equip that one. Alright. The tower. Here we go. Ooh. I see. Alright. New enemies, hell yeah. Cool. Heck yeah. That's fun. Already a strong puzzle mechanic. Oh, okay. Ah, those don't travel in straight lines. Noted. Drop a good chunk of cash, though. Open? Ouch! Are you here to see Scully and the Skullbreakers? I'm not sure what that means, so no, I think. Oh, that's the band that's supposed to perform here tonight, but the lead singer never even showed up. And with no band, there's no customers. So if you see her around, tell her to come back here and perform. Okay. So, what does Scully look like? She's a bird or something, I think? Real scary looking. If you see her, tell her to come back and perform. Okay. Dialogue established. Ooh, alright. Keep going north for now. Oh, we've missed. fast enough. Go north, because in this case I think that's probably going to be the dead end. I was really hoping that Roach would be another vendor. But it does not seem like that's going to be the case. Oh, interesting. Those fireballs had a target and then changed what their target was. That's genuinely surprising to me. Getting there. Ooh, Crouton, what's up? Wow, how long was I frozen for? I'm not sure, I just got here. What happened? Well, I was out looking for snow snails and I ran into the ice witch. She froze me solid. Be careful out there. Alright, ice witch, noted. Oh. Fascinating. Yeah, okay, got it. Shortcut, presumably. Don't know what that switch switched. Photo for Skull. off. Simple and clean, some might even say. Ooh, okay. Is that not the thing? Bomb? Oh, nope. Nope. Alright. It's not. Shit. With that. Oh, just right into the boss. All right. First try. I'm a little shocked that we got that first try, but we should not have. But we are like pretty heavily upgraded, so even though we played poorly, I think that's probably a big part of why. Whoa, are you okay? Yeah, I guess so. My feathers are still kind of frozen though. I was on my way to a gig when the ice witch found me and froze me. Thanks for breaking me out. Scully! Well, I should really go get to my gig. I'm already late. My fans are pretty intense, so I don't want to start a riot. Them to start a riot, sorry. We're Scully and the Skullbreakers. Thanks for coming out tonight. The song is dedicated to my new friend, Pluto, who just slayed the ice witch. And I'm sorry if I'm a little off key. My vocal cords are still a little frozen. Now let's go. Man, I love this song. The lyrics really get to me. Hey, you found Scully. It looks like this place is back in business. Alright, well that was kind of surprisingly easy. That whole area? Like, that took us how much time? Supposed to be. I didn't read what the challenge was. That's okay. Probably don't get hit. Yep, it was don't get hit. Super Slam. Slamming creates projectiles. Upgrades can be equipped at safe shrines. Alright. Well, I'm glad that I went back here. Thank you, Sig. Very clever. Nope. Nope. What is wrong with me? Nope. There we go. Blocks. Special attacks destroy flying projectiles. Upgrades can be equipped at the safe shrine. I kind of think that that's basically it for this area, other than heading south. We're gonna go this way with the full expectation that it'll just be opening a shortcut. Oh, doing that got us an upgrade point. Interesting. Alright, there we go. Connected. I'm still just genuinely surprised that was just like, yeah, upgrade point, here you go. Yeah, okay. And I think that's it. I think that we've not got any further. Yeah, cool. Was there other stuff here that we needed to do? There's a connection point here that I don't think we've finished. Was that a coming from the south situation or coming from the north situation? I legitimately don't remember. We're gonna go here and then go south. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Coming from the south. Okay. There's nothing. Okay. I think the shininess was just coincidental there. But it kind of looked like that was glowing in a way that I didn't remember glowing before. We can't get through here, can we? Because we don't have that ability. Right. Okay. We're remembering things slowly. I think the controller might have changed. Yeah, it did. It changed its layout on me. Oh, man. I was just barely struggling to remember what the controls wanted me to do. On the plus side, it is more intuitive having the bottom button be jump. We've done this part, but we haven't done over here. We've picked up a few points, so let's see. Sure. I feel like I like this special attack well enough that we might, keep doing it. Alright, so actually, you know what we should do? Spend a little more cash, but before we do that, we should go to... Where is it? In this view, the world is quite large. There we go. 2 upgrade points, excellent. And a bunch of cash. Another upgrade point. And another upgrade point. And another charm. Bigger boomerang. Increases the size of your boomerang attack. Well, that is a lot of cash that we just picked up, so... No new stuff there. All fine. Right. $3,000 on upgrade points. Means we've got 9 points to work with. Heck yeah. Slamming creates projectiles might actually be pretty useful. I really appreciate that this one exists because the existence of this upgrade means that once we're out of things to spend money on, there's still a reason for us to get money, you know? I'm sure that this caps out at some point where it's like, hey, like, when you've got maximum money, you get plus 30% or whatever. But it, like, that's a clever way to give the player sort of like diminishing increases that is actually good for player psychology. We'll equip this one and this one, I guess. Alright. So with those equipped... Actually, hold on. Why didn't we go left here? Alright. With those equipped, I do think we now need to fight the boss in here. Do it to it. Alright, imposter. Poor start, but... Come back. There we go. You think you can kill me? Well, how can you kill me if you haven't even told me who the real Roy is? Good luck killing me now, little cat. Choose wrong and your trusty broom might just end an innocent life. That's really funny. Hey, thanks for helping me out. I really need to do a better job of screening future employees. I really owe you one. Anything you want from the shop is on the house. Oh, nice. I came here looking for some light bulbs. Do you have any of those? Oh, nope. Sorry. I don't have any of those. Anything else? Oh, well, I guess I'm trying to get a group of ghosts together, and we're all gonna break into the palace. Can you come with? I mean, yeah, I guess so. I really wish I had those light bulbs now. But yeah, I'll come. Alright, new friend. Only one friend left. I assume you're gonna be, yep, the digging ability. Strange shopkeeper, defeat the imposter. Dig. Oh, I love the way that this has the icon of the arc. Slam dirt spots, jump, then attack to dig underground. Ah, that's a nice, like, okay. I like that the controls here are, there's nothing new to learn here. We've been doing this all game. Heck yeah. Did we need to do that? That little flip that switch. Maybe that switch like gave us our route back out. Huh. Interesting that that didn't connect. Huh. Well, we had said that we needed the dirt ability there, right? I'm pretty sure we said that. You'd think I'd remember it because it was less than half an hour ago, but... Cool. I do want to highlight again that this game's been really good about, like, letting us do things in the sequence that we want to. I'm sure that we could have done this boss earlier if we had wanted to. Hooray! Not that we needed to do that, because we don't actually need to get up in here. Let's actually, hold on. I want to reconsider this spot, because there might be some dirt I just overlooked over here. Doesn't actually look like it, huh? Thought of something there that we marked, and I don't remember why. Well, oh. Hello. Huh. Huh. I'm never going to be able to convince you guys that that was totally unscripted. No, I had no idea that was there, but I had no idea that was there. That was completely by accident. Oop. Maybe I will be able to convince you guys. What is this idiot doing? Alright, so we need to go south, then over. Dig in one room and then jump over to another? Or can we dig... I feel like multiple rooms of digging through midair is a bridge too far, but alright, so this one this I think just connects. I mean, maybe not. We'll come back to that later, another day. There's a diggy spot here. South. Region? Jesus. Last friend? Hey, what are you doing here? Whaler. Ooh. Well, I'm trying to rally up some other ghosts, and we're gonna break into the palace. Do you want to come? No. Too sad. Oh, okay. Well, if you want to come, just let me know. Cool. Potential last area. Okay, they're actually explicitly teaching us stuff here, which is that we can do this across bridges. Love that they're making that abundantly clear. That's that open. Never mind. We're fine. That shortcut's been staring us in the face for so long. Do we have a diggy spot there? Alright. So, come down here. Dig into this. Wow. That's a pretty... Wait, what? Why can't I go under there? Lame. Not to say that's a pretty, like... You really have to lean into it. But then that's just not what it is. Maybe we go under this other one. Oh, okay. Continue digging. Weathered plaque reads, "To my pack, meet me here when you arrive. I miss you all so much, Whaler." Yep, okay, fair enough. Oh, still one. still this way. Gosh dang it. Cool little double kill without me having to do anything. Love that. There we go. Alright, so that opens that shortcut up. Not that we really need that shortcut, but... lot going on. This way, sure. Ah, we won't go this way. Hey, Kendra. Pluto, word on the street is that you and Grizz are planning on something very mischievous? What? No. Who said that? My sources are strictly confidential. But Pebble asked for a day off cleaning, and when I grilled her about it, she let it slip that she had some sort of mischievous plan with you and Grizz. I just don't know what the plan is, but I was hoping you'd tell me. Oh, I'm not sure. There's no plans going on that I'm aware of. Oh, well, be warned. If you try and pull anything sneaky, I will banish you to a place much worse than here. Somewhere so terrible, in fact, I haven't quite figured out where yet. But I will, so if you're planning anything, you better stop it. I guess we're on notice. Things could be worse. Will this work? Yeah, this will work. This will work just fine. You know, unsurprising, but kind of rude. I'm assuming those would still hit me if I let them. There we go. Whaler's memories. Blah, blah, blah. All right, Whaler. Whaler was the smallest coyote in his pack. He would follow them wherever they went, and he tried his best to keep up. But he just wasn't as fast or agile as they were, and one day he couldn't keep up. The game continues to be just like unreasonably sad. That looks like a boss fight. So, you know what? YouTube, I'm going to end this episode right here, and we will pick up at this exact spot tomorrow. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this episode as much as I have, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!